Skin the hard away, said T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate everybody starting through. I got 5 people in the building right now. Shout out to y'all 5 people. Can I get all 5 of y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time? We go and get the We go and get this fight recap shit out the way. We go and get this thing out the way. Y'all know the NBA games come on at noon too. So that's why we go and get this shit up out the way. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all help keep the views with the likes. I got 7 people in the building right now. Can I get all 7 of y'all to hit that thumbs up? Me right now, I'm trying to see at this point why YouTube. I ain't got my ad circulating. YouTube be with the sheets, man. Okay, that's working now. Okay, bet I feel better. I feel better now. But yeah, greatly appreciate y'all folks sliding through this night. Did y'all happen to catch the fights last night? I got 8 people in the building right now. I need all 80 y'all to smash that like button for your boy. Help keep the lights with the views. You know, whether you go be here for a good time or a long time, whether you passing through. Shade Girl was good, Shade Girl. Shade Girl, that nigga blew out shit last night, Shade Girl. But I'm gonna try to get us back. I'm trying to get us back on the NFL. Shade Girl, that blew Alexis Rocha. He won by knockout, and I had him on points. That's where the money was. I had to I had to go back in earlier because we had lost one of the first junts, and then I had to make a backup junt. So I had to take Rocha on points on that one. Rocha blew that shit on points. Appreciate y'all too for the ads. What's good, Jay Gibbs? What's up with my TWTs? I see all these TWTs in the building. We got to get Shay Girl to join the family. I feel like Shay Girl's supposed to have TWT behind her name, but that's just me, right? I digress. I digress. Did y'all happen to catch the fights last night, though? Did y'all happen to catch the fights? I ain't gonna sit here and act like, it was, like championship level fights and shit going on last night. But there was a couple of them, that piqued my interest. I think the guy name was Jimenez and Saladekian, something like that. Saladigian. That jump was pretty good. Of course, Yarde and Beterbiev, that jump was great, which we about to talk about in a second. And Alexis Rocha fought some guy named Ashy, right? Rocha fought some nigga named Ashy, which was an entertaining fight, right? I could say, nonetheless, it was entertaining, right? Versus Ashy. But I want to start. First thing I want to say is I'm gonna start with Beterbiev and Yarde, right? Because Yarde did. I ain't gonna say he did better than I expected, right? Because if y'all was there for my breakdown, then y'all saw I expected the fight to end in the 9th round, right? The fight ended in the 8th, right? So if we going, if we going bare bottom, right? He actually did worse than I expected him to do because I expected to go 8. I expected to go 9. It went 8, but we do more than just did on the surface here. The performance, right? I called the 9th round knockout. He got stopped in the 8th. But what I'm talking about is the performance that he put on. You know what I mean? Up until the stoppage. Not the fact that he got stopped, right? Which he did get stopped. But the performance he put on up until he got stopped is what I'm talking about. And y'all saying y'all got ass, but I don't see. I just went to it myself. I ain't see it, but I'm glad that y'all saw it. I'm glad that y'all saw it, though. So that's all that's important. But I called the 9th round knockout, of Beterbiev and Yarde. It ended up being the 8th round knockout. But leading up to the knockout is what I want to talk about. You know what I mean? There was a few times in that fight, right? My bad, y'all. There was a few times in that fight, right, where I thought Yarde might actually, get the dub. There was a few times in that fight where I thought Yarde might actually, stop Beterbiev. There were times in that fight where I seen Beterbiev, and Beterbiev has boxing ability, right? But there was times in that fight I seen Beterbiev use his bike, like use his bicycle, like none other, right? I thought before this fight I had seen Beterbiev hurt before, but after seeing this fight, I know that I have never seen Beterbiev hurt because I never seen Beterbiev react the way to punches. You know what I mean? In this fight, at any other point in his career. Demi man, what's good, Demi man? It's good, pugilism. Appreciate y'all sliding through. It's good, Jay. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Jay. Pugilism. Demi man, Savoy, Just Do, Shade Girl, Yo the Wise. Appreciate everybody sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. Help keep the likes with the views. Let YouTube know. There we up talking this good boxing. There we up cooking. Y'all know T like to get this shit out the way early. Plus, we got NBA early today, too, so I want to be chilling about noon. Mean G Fizzle in the battle. I think we going into the last day, and Fizzle got, like a 20-point lead right now? You know what I mean? And y'all know y'all playing fantasy basketball, 20 points. Ain't shit. That shit'll be gone as soon as one of them games start. You know what I mean? So me and Fizzle going down to the water day, so I want to get a start on the, on the festivities early, you know what I mean? Because we gonna be bullshitting a little later in the chill session, I know. But right now I want to go and get the work out the way, right? Get the hard part out the way. So that's what we doing right now. But yeah, Beterbiev, he fought better, right? He fought better. The result was what I expected, right? But I can't sit here and pretend like he didn't fight better, right? The actual choreography of the fight. That's the word I like to use when it comes to boxing. The choreography of the fight. Like, it was a fight earlier on that card with Jimenez and the guy named, I forgot his name, but it was like Lacadesian or something, like Lacadesian or something like that. It was a fight between Jimenez and Lacadesian, some shit like that. He ended up winning the fight. Right, but I felt like Jimenez controlled the choreography of the fight, made it a messy fight. You know what I mean? In this fight, Anthony Yarde made this fight an entertaining fight, not an ugly fight, right? Different fights, different scenarios. But he made it an entertaining fight. Like I expected. I hadn't quite seen somebody go at Beterbiev, right? The way that Anthony Yarde decided, to go at him. Never seen really Beterbiev, retreat as much. He didn't retreat a whole lot in this fight, but there were occasions, right, where he retreated away from Anthony Yarde's attack. You know what I mean? I think Yarde actually had a pretty good game plan. Now, what I'm not going to do, right, is blame this whole thing on Anthony Yarde's gas tank, because he didn't gas out. What happened was, it was a natural fatigue, you know what I mean, set in over the course of the fight. Now, I've seen Yarde look a lot worse than it, you know what I mean, going into, the 8th round or the back end of a fight. So I do think that Yarde's gas tank did improve in that, in that particular fight. But I do think, right, when you fighting a guy like Beterbiev, you know what I mean, whatever you will call him, right? Beterbiev, I say Beterbiev. Some people say Beterbiev, some say Beterbiev. You know what I mean? But when you fighting a guy like Beterbiev, right, he doesn't need you to gas, you know what I mean, to exert his offense or to exert his his style. What happened was, I think just naturally. Anthony Yarde, he slowed down. Yep, lines in the count, teach. Lines is in the motherfucking count, teach. Naturally, he slowed down, right? And when you're going against a guy like Yarde, all it takes is a little You know what I mean? A little slowdown. I mean, not Yarde. When you go against a guy like Beterbiev, all it takes is a little slowdown. You know what I mean? For Beterbiev to take advantage. And I kind of think that's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what happened with Anthony Yarde. You know what I mean? Last night he fought a valiant fight, gave a valiant effort. Like I don't got nothing bad to say about Anthony Yarde. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the lines in the camp up here because Anthony Yarde did his damn thing. You know what I mean? I don't got nothing bad. Fucked up. I don't got nothing bad, you know what I mean, to say about Anthony Yarde. That was a highly entertaining, you know what I mean, fight to watch. Actually was a competitive fight as well because Anthony Yarde was actually up on 2 of the judges' scorecards at the time of the stoppage. Not sure how many points, right? Exactly, he was up, but he was up on 2 of the judges' scorecards at the time of the stoppage, right? So Anthony Yarde was in that. Anthony Yarde was in that fight, and he was in that fight to win it. I had people coming on this motherfucker talking about, you know, Anthony Yarde came to lay down and shit like that. You know what I mean? Before the fight started. Like yesterday, people were saying Anthony Yarde was coming to lay down. Anthony Yarde was go get dragged, right? Shit like that. Those people this morning, I know they readjusting their tunes, right? I know they should be. I'll say that they should be readjusting their tunes. You know what I mean? When it comes to the Anthony Yarde performance, because there really were times. There were times in this fight where I did not think Beterbiev was gonna make it. There were times in this fight where I seen Beterbiev hurt. Like I never seen Beterbiev hurt before. Now I've seen Beterbiev bleed out of his forehead, right? But that's just a cut, right? That's bleed. He was never hurt in that fight with Marcus Brown when Marcus Brown busted his head with a headbutt, actually, right? In this fight, he got his shit bust with a punch. You get what I'm saying? Yarde didn't use the headbutt to you know what I mean, to bust up Beterbiev. He did it, you know what I mean, with a cut type deal. And I'm noticing something when it comes to Arthur Beterbiev. These cuts, right, are starting to get too familiar. They're starting to become a regular thing. What's good, Tay MMA? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. Glad you can make it. Let me drop the flames for Tay. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay. Glad you can make it. He said Yarde did good, or at least did his best to make Beterbiev work too. Good fight. He said, I remember one funny part in that fight. Yarde hit Beterbiev with something, and Beterbiev didn't like it. He smacked Yarde back. It was a lot of back and forth going on in that fight, a lot of trade. Yarde, right? Surprisingly, to my surprise, right? There were times in that fight, right, where Yarde, but normally when Beterbiev would put the pressure on people, right, they would break or they would get on their bike. Yarde actually stood his ground. He fought back. Now I think maybe over the course of the fight that caught up with him a little bit, right? But Yarde most definitely, you know, he tried to make, you know, no, he made him. I ain't gonna say he tried because he most definitely made him feel him, right? He made Beterbiev feel him, and it took Beterbiev, you know, a little longer to get to the things that he wanted. The things that he are comfortable with, the things that he would normally do in a fight like that, right? I give you an example, right? Look at how Beterbiev reacted after Yarde's corner stopped that fight, right? And I chose this picture that I put up here for a reason. I chose this picture for a reason. This is Arthur Beterbiev the moment that Anthony Yarde's corner stopped that fight. The picture I got in my header, is from the exact moment, you know what I mean, where Anthony Yarde's corner stopped this fight. If you pay attention to Beterbiev reactions, right, especially you saw it live, right, there was a sign of relief. You know what I mean? There was a sign of relief. Like Anthony Yarde took Beterbiev to places that Beterbiev never had to go. And this is why I'm saying I'm not upset at either fighter. Both these fighters won last night because Yarde made Beterbiev have to reach down to a place that I never seen Beterbiev have to go, right? And Yarde showed us that, he does, have that heart. He does have a heart. He does have that oomph. He's not a quitter, right? I heard some people even saying that Yarde quit last night. You know what I mean? How the hell do you quit when you can clearly see Tunde standing up on the apron, throwing in the towel? How can you, after that fight last night, you still got some people doing it, right? But how do you question Yarde? How do you question Yarde's heart, right, or his will after seeing him damn near, break Beterbiev? Right now, Beterbiev didn't break, right? There was never a sign that he was going to break, right? But I also never seen Beterbiev retreat quite the way he retreated last night in that fight, right? So that's what I meant by almost, break him. I saw something uncommon in Beterbiev. Normally Beterbiev is constantly moving forward, right? Last night I saw him get hurt and not just use his bike, right? But he got hurt and he used his bike in a way I never seen him before. Like I never seen Beterbiev really hit laps, right, and use lateral movement. Beterbiev showed me last night though that he does have footwork. You know what I mean? So I was able to pick up that, you know what I mean, and watching the fight too. He does have a little footwork. You know what I mean? Yarde made him use it because Yarde put that pressure, on him as well. PJ's big dog. What's good, pal? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, PJ. Glad you mate. Y'all could smash that like button for your boy when you roll on there. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I got 16 likes. How many are y'all in the building right now? What's good, D, man? I got 16 likes, 13 people in here. I know more than 16 of y'all been through here, and I know more than 13 of y'all been through here. Greatly appreciate if I could get everybody to tap that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. Shout out to the 2 people who just hit that. Shout out to the 3 people who just hit that like button. Greatly appreciate y'all. I wish I knew who y'all was so I could thank y'all personally. Boxing MMA, what's good, King? What's good, King? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed to the channel. We ain't here talking about, the fights from this past weekend. Not too many fights. You know what I mean? I want to hit on from the weekend. The Alexis Rocha fight, Anthony Yarde fight, mostly. You know what I mean? So there you go, great brother. Smash the like button, fam. We here. Let's go. Shout out to my guy, Matthew Bishop. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Matthew. I see you jab that like button on the way in because I really seen it move. Y'all think I can't see when y'all be hitting that thumb. I can see it because I see that thing move. So I be knowing y'all be capping. I be knowing y'all do, and I be knowing y'all don't. Shout out, brother Matthew, for getting right as soon as he came in. Greatly appreciate you. But Yarde showed me something last night. Yarde showed me right that there ain't no quitting Yarde. He also showed me that, Beterbiev can be hurt. Not just cut, but he can be hurt. You know what I mean? I think what Yarde did last night was he just made that fight with Beterbiev-Bivol. He just made that fight, I think, 10 times more interesting. Now somebody took their like back. That's somebody took their like back. But I got to appreciate now somebody else. Now I got to take it back again. One of y'all in here petty. One of y'all in here petty. One of y'all, it's always one hater in the room. And it's normally be a motherfucker right in your face most of the time. Well, y'all some motherfucking haters. He said, Yarde not good experience. D-man. He'd be like that, bro. He said Yarde got good experience under his belt with Kovalev and Beterbiev. If y'all continues training and stays dedicated, he'll be good moving forward. That I agree with. Because he got better fight to fight. You know what I mean? He got better fight to fight. I hate that, he had to take a loss every time. Like y'all got to take a loss to learn his to y'all got to take it's trial and error, right? With y'all, you really don't want a trial and error in boxing, right? That shit kind of painful. You know what I mean? But it's like I ain't gonna say I don't like saying fighters done like right after they lose. I kind of like to wait until their next fight to see what they do, right? So if y'all come out, you know what I mean, and he wash a motherfucker, right? Like he been doing, he come out, he wash a motherfucker. Then I don't think he needs to retire, especially with him being 28 years old, 29 years old. You know what I mean? So I'm like, the only thing y'all 30 yet. You know what I mean? The 175-pound division, y'all will still be able to get a strap there. You know what I mean? Bivol older than him, Beterbiev older than him. You know what I mean? Zerto younger than him, right? We just saw Bivol undress Zerto. I don't think y'all to have a problem. You know what I mean? Fighting Zerto. So it's wide open for it's wide open for y'all. It's wide open for y'all at that 100 and it's wide open for y'all at that 175-pound division. Make sure y'all can't. Yeah, it's wide open for y'all in that 175-pound division. You know what I mean? So now I don't think he done by a long shot. You know what I mean? He said, that was me, y'all. I kept messing with the like button. Of course it was, D-Man. Of course it was, your ass. And they said, it was me, y'all. I kept messing with the like. You hit it. You unhit it. You unhit it because I told you to hit it again. He said, I take Yarde over Zerto with those two big name fights under his belt. He said, y'all fought well. Was up on the judge's scorecard. Yep, boxing. I mentioned it earlier. He was actually up on the scorecard. You know what I mean? So maybe shit. All that shit people were saying, about I got y'all. What Earl said, I'm taking y'all, man. Hey, you got to catch up with Beterbiev at some point, right? Earl was almost right. That nigga was almost right. You know what I mean? I think that's why all you motherfuckers was saying y'all had Yarde too. Because Earl Spence said that she had all you motherfuckers coming here talking about, man, y'all got a chance. That nigga was almost right, though. That nigga was almost right. I ain't gonna say I knew, right, y'all had all the physical tools to be able to beat Beterbiev, right? But I didn't really think he was gonna go out there and put that shit together like that. You know what I mean? Because he damn near beat that man, though. Like, it was like 3 times in that fight where I thought Beterbiev might go down. It was like 3 times in that fight where I thought Beterbiev might go down. You know what I mean? What's good, DX? Appreciate you sliding through. What's good, True a lot. Appreciate you sliding through. I ain't gonna keep up too much of y'all time this morning. I ain't gonna keep up too much of y'all time this morning. I got 15 of y'all in the building. Can't get everybody hit their thumbs up that ain't hit their thumbs up. I don't know if it's your first time, but if you could not make it your last time, hit that like button for your boy, and hit that subscribe button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. We talk this good boxing every day, not just today. I see Ace 18 of y'all in here right now. If y'all could do your boy solid, smash that thumbs up for your boy. Charles Granger, what's good, Charles? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. He said, these fucking Dagestanians, these bastards can't lose in MMA and boxing. Fuck is going on over there, y'all. Y'all know how we been saying. I'm gonna keep it real. I know we keep it real on something. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Y'all know how the feel around boxing is, right? the black fighters are the best, and then you got the Mexican fighters, right? I think we at a point now where we got to start looking at them Russian niggas, them Dagestanians. We got to start looking at them Russian niggas like, hey, them niggas might be in the conversation. You know what I mean? Hey, them niggas might be in the conversation. You know what I mean? Them niggas might be in the conversation. And that's MMA and boxing. You know what I mean? Because I never bet against the Russian in MMA. I would never do that. Unless it's a brother. And it got to be the right brother, though. You got to be a bad brother. You get what I'm saying? But we getting to that point, though, where, yeah, them Dagestani niggas is different. Them niggas different. We be athletic and shit. We be quick. We be quick and powerful and shit like that. Them Mexicans, they be tough as hell. Right? Them Dagestanians don't necessarily be quick, but they be powerful and they be tough as hell. You know what I mean? And some of them do be quick. Shit. Some of them niggas do be quick. Yeah, them niggas made different over there, though. Yeah. It's something in their water. Something in their water, man. Something in their water, man. But yeah, they be going with it. He said, gotta be a John Jones type brother, otherwise your money gone. Yeah, facts. Gotta be some shit like that. John Jones, Jamal Hill. You know, gotta be a real, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be like one of them. Gotta be one of them niggas. You know what I mean? He said those Arab Russians got a lot of Neanderthal in DNA. I could tell. Look at him. Look at Beterbiev. No, you know, no weird shit. But it's just, man, look at him, man. Come on, don't they look like a? Don't that no racist? Don't that look like a caveman though, bro? Come on, bro. He looked like a caveman, bro. He looked like a real caveman, like for real. Like that's what I envisioned the caveman looking like. Beterbiev, man. Akhmedov and them. That's why I imagine them looking like. What's good, Marlonis? Marlonis, appreciate you sliding through. He said still stand on USA pro style. Yeah, I think built to last, not first to, and not first to the finish line. Use all tools to disarm and pace through unlimited rounds. The KO just the bones. Yeah, facts. Yep. Yep, that's the American. Yep. Yep. USA pro style. Black American pro style. Yeah. Yep. Yep. If your stamina right, if you in good shape and you fight the Black American style, you was pro style. He said you was pro style. I say Black American, right? But you know, if your stamina right and you fight that Black American style, you in the game. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather showed jet. That's the style. That's what you want to do. Now you can't do it to the level that he did it, right? But you know, that's the template. I think that's the best template. Floyd, Pernell, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. You know what I mean? When you think about like the best, all of them got that American style of fight. You know what I mean? If they can knock you out, they'll push the gas on you, but they going in there, you know, to box your head off. You know what I mean? Boots got it, right? Earl Spence got a mix of the Mexican style and the Black American style. He like, you know, that's why he's so dangerous, because his first trainer was a Mexican, but he's a Black American who's now trained by a Black American boxer. You know what I'm saying? That's why the way he is, because he like a mixed breed. Literally, his kids literally are mixed breed, right? But that's a different conversation. I digress. I digress, man. But yeah, though, that style though, Beterbiev got with that power, with his durability though. That's different, man. The Russians have good feet. Yep, they do. Yep, they do. The Eastern European style is similar to ours. They just don't focus on body work like we do. But it's similar to ours. They got good boxing abilities. They got good boxing fundamentals. That's the word I'm looking for. The Eastern Europeans, they got good boxing fundamentals, like they jabs, they straights. You know what I mean? They foot movement. They just don't be having no fucking power. Like none. They just don't have no fucking punching power. The resiliency, discipline, that's what it is. They like the Ukrainian style, Lomachenko. Yeah, Lomachenko kind of fight like Beterbiev in them. Actually, he kind of fight just like them. Slick. Ukrainian, that's kind of like Beterbiev in them. They style, Lomachenko style. Because when you think about Lomachenko at his best, right? What is Lomachenko doing at his best? Walking forward, throwing punches. He said Kevin mastered the art of retreat. Yeah, Kevin just running. Their weakness is inside fight. Either have to put them in the phone booth. Boxers today that's kind of they. Inside fighting is lacking today in general in boxing. For real. Like most people want to do, most people want to fight at distance. Like that Floyd Mayweather style, right? They want to do that. But then they forget or they leave out the part. Floyd had a nasty inside game too. Floyd used the shoulder roll on the inside. That's what be getting people fucked up too. When they get on the inside, everybody want to do their shoulder roll. Y'all is a shoulder roll guy. You know what I mean? And if you don't do this shit right, this shit get you hit. That shit get you touched up. You know what I mean? That shit get you touched up. You don't do it right. Some people a lot of people be doing this shit incorrectly. Say war or B-hop style would kill in today's sport. The Bivol Arthur fight is lining up very similar to Dev and Tank. Bivol and Arthur fight is lining up a lot better than Dev and Tank, you know what I mean? Because Dev about to go to 140. You know what I mean? Tank about to fight Ryan. You know what I mean? But yeah, Bivol and Beterbiev, that shit is probably gonna be next. That thing probably gonna be like next. Because Canelo about to fight John Ryder in fucking May. Something like that. About to fight him in May. Bivol ain't finna wait till the end of the year to fight Bivol. About to fight Beterbiev. Bivol about to fight Beterbiev. Bivol ain't finna wait till no May to fight. You gotta think if Canelo fight in May, that means Bivol ain't gonna have a fight till shit fucking September. You know what I mean? I think that jump finna happen ASAP. Unless Eddie Hearn fuck it up. Eddie Hearn gonna be the one to fuck that fight up. Beterbiev, Bivol because he want him to fight Canelo or some shit like that. You know what I mean? He gonna be the one to mess that up. But yeah, though, man. Y'all did pretty goddamn good though last night, right? I called him getting stopped in the night. He got stopped in the 8th, so pretty much, right? I was on point with that part, right? But I'm not gonna lie. Like I said earlier, like I knew Yarde had all the ability to be able to go in there and beat Beterbiev, right? But I didn't think that motherfucker was go in there and actually pull it off. And he didn't pull it off, right? But I watched that fight from start to finish. And that motherfucker really almost pulled that shit off, yo. It was times in that fight. It was times where Yarde was pouring on Beterbiev. I was like, bro, is he about to stop Arthur in here? You know what I mean? It was times, right, where I better call him Beterbiev. It was times where Beterbiev, right? It was times where he was getting the ups on Yarde, right? And then it'll look like Yarde was about to, you know what I mean, fold, and then Yarde shoot back like 3 or 4 power shots. Boom, 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 boom. He'll hit Beterbiev with about 2, and he'll rock Beterbiev shit loose. You know what I mean? Make Beterbiev get on the bike. You know what I mean? It was times in there like, it's like Beterbiev tried to put Anthony Yarde out before that fucking 8th round. You know what I mean? He was trying to, but every time he tried to, Yarde answered back, and he hurt Beterbiev, right? We all could see it, right, when Yarde hurt Beterbiev, right? Because we never seen him go backwards like that, so we could all pinpoint. It was easy to see. Like, hold on, that dude don't move backwards like that. He hurt, right? But the thing that I think most people was missing was Beterbiev was hurting Yarde before he got hurt every time. You know what I mean? Beterbiev got hurt. Beterbiev was trying to put that man ass out of there, and he almost got stopped. So what we all know, right? And what was confirmed last night, we saw Marcus Brown, right, try to stay away from him on his bike, Beterbiev, right? We saw Marcus Brown have success boxing Beterbiev earlier, right? In the first 2 rounds, we saw Marcus Brown have success boxing Beterbiev early, right? Beterbiev made the adjustment. Marcus Brown couldn't handle the fire, right? And he eventually put the boxer, Marcus Brown, out of there. Last night, we just saw the puncher. We just saw the puncher, right? Anthony Yarde, you know, almost, you know, be able to knock him out. Not quite knock him out, right? But he almost got him out of there. You know what I mean? But Beterbiev ended up prevailing through, right? And I said that to say this. I'm going to segue that into this. Beterbiev-Bivol, right? Because I heard what people say, right? I'm heard what people, you know. Beterbiev-Bivol is a mixture of the two. You know what I mean? Now, he don't have the power that Anthony Yarde got, right? But Bivol has power, right? He's either a higher level. Matter of fact, he is. He's a higher level boxer than Marcus Brown. And Marcus Brown had success boxing, right? Anthony Yarde had success, you know, firing back. He had success counterpunching. He had success punching when Beterbiev punched, right? So if y'all can have success punching when Beterbiev punched, I'm pretty sure Beterbiev-Bivol could have success punching when Beterbiev punched. Now, Anthony Yarde took some shots last night. He did. Anthony Yarde did take some shots last night. But Anthony Yarde is also going to be there for a lot more shots than one Beterbiev-Bivol. And I'm not saying that Beterbiev-Bivol ain't going to never get hit. But that's not getting hit ain't the thing. You go get hit is boxing. It's getting hit clean, right? If you could get hit, just don't allow yourself to get hit clean, you know, with, you know, headshots when you fight a guy like Beterbiev, right? That's what you want to avoid. Now, Bivol ain't gonna be there for all those clean shots that Anthony Yarde was there for. You know what I mean? I got 21 people in the bid, and I got 23 likes. I know more than 21 of y'all, and 23 of y'all been through here. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up. I know sometimes we roll in. You know what I mean? We get to jumping in the combos. We forget to hit that thumbs up. I do it sometimes. I know. Y'all do your boy a favor. If y'all ain't, y'all hop out that thing, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that one person that just hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, hop back in, get right back, you know, into the conversation. But right, I digress. Now, true, right? Anthony Yarde took some shots, but Bivol ain't the kind of fighter, right? Ain't the kind of guy who go take those shots, right? Bivol is going to move kind of like Marcus Brown, but Marcus Brown didn't have the offensive skills that Bivol had, right? Anthony Yarde is stronger with the punch than Beterbiev-Bivol, but Bivol is a better offensive fighter overall than Anthony Yarde. You know what I mean? So you got a guy with good feet and good boxing ability, maybe good feet and great boxing ability, right? Beterbiev-Bivol, right? And then you got a guy who's an offensive weapon himself. You know what I mean? And coupled with all that, who is much better defensively than anybody Beterbiev ever really been in the ring with. The mental defensively, Bivol is naturally a defensive fighter that became an offensive fighter, right? Like people think like right now it sound cool to mess with Bivol, right? But I'm not one of them new niggas who just start messing with this Bivol guy. You know what I mean? If you've been on Southern T, I always had Bivol over all these guys. I've been told y'all Bivol will beat Beterbiev, Bivol will beat Zerto, Bivol will beat Canelo, Bivol will beat Beterbiev, and I still feel that way. Last night, didn't sway me none. A lot of y'all was swayed by Bivol beating Canelo. I was saying Bivol beat them niggas ass 2 years ago when people were saying Bivol can't punch and he boring. Y'all remember that? That shit seemed like it never, at this point, that shit seemed like it never existed, don't it? Y'all remember Bivol used to be boring and couldn't punch? Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember Bivol was boring, couldn't punch? I know y'all remember that shit. That's when I was fucking with Bivol. You get what I'm saying? But what I saw last night is that Beterbiev can be broken up. And Bivol don't gotta hit as hard as Yarde, right? He could hit more than Yarde and have the same effect. You don't have to hit, you know what I'm saying? Yarde chose to stand there and sit down on his shit. You know what I mean? And he took punishment doing it. Bivol is a master at hit and not get hit. You know what I mean? He's always beloved Terrier. Could be Bivol. I know Shaker. Most people did Shaker. Most people do, right? Most people do. Most people always have. It's like now it's more Bivol believers, right? You feel me, Shay Girl? Most people, I always felt that nobody like Bivol was a joke to most people. He boring, you know what I mean? He can't punch, never fought nobody. That shit wasn't that long ago. It took for him to be Canelo for people to change their tune. But my tune, I already knew. I could look at him and tell, look at his ability, look at his feet, look how quick he is with his hands. You know what I mean? Look how sound he is defensively. I knew that man was a problem. You know what I mean? Now it sound, now it don't sound like much because everybody know who he is now, right? It don't sound like much no more. Now I almost sound like I'm part of the hype train because I like Bivol now because he beat Canelo, the hype train. You get what I'm saying? But Bivol is not a part of no goddamn hype train. Bivol legit. You know what I mean? He always been legit type deal. Dude said, bad bitch. Here we go. I got you. Here we go. Shout out my nigga, dude. Appreciate you sliding through, baby. Appreciate you. I know, Warhawk. I know you stand with Beterbiev, Warhawk. I know you stand with Beterbiev, Warhawk. But yeah, Beterbiev Bev win is Godzik. Yep, Godzik could go in. But I ain't saying, but all I'm saying is like it's gonna be a different fight. Like people get caught up in the moment, right? With the Yarde situation. Oh, Yarde hit him hard, and he didn't knock him out. You know what I mean? Oh, he knocked Yarde out, right? Well, Bivol is not going to be there, right? Where that fight went 8 rounds with Bivol, that bitch is most definitely going to go 12 rounds, right? And I know Bivol is going to get hit, just like Yarde got hit, but he not going to get hit clean like that multiple times in recession. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna get hit clean like that multiple times in recession. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a different fight. In the fight with Beterbiev and Bivol, right? We could find Beterbiev knocking out Bivol, right? Like he do everybody else. 19-0, 19 KOs. He could knock him out. Or, right, we could find ourselves Beterbiev in a situation where he looking for Bivol all night, trying to land that knockout punch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't see him. You know, I don't see Bivol, you know what I mean, engaging him like most people do. You get what I'm saying? And Bivol is better offensively than Yarde. He don't have the power that y'all have, right, in the one punch. You know, we get enamored with that, right? He don't have the power in one punch that y'all have, right? But y'all don't have the ability to string together the multiple punches cleanly like Bivol do. You get what I'm saying? Bivol is a combination guy. He timing and he combination. It was times where Anthony Yarde was able to, you know what I'm saying, evade Anthony Yarde's jab, right? Anthony Yarde got a good jab, but I'm saying, you know, Bivol got a better jab, right? These levels, right? Anthony Yarde's jab was superior to Bivol's jab when Anthony Yarde early in that fight, right? Because I don't even want to keep saying when Anthony Yarde had the gas. Anthony Yarde didn't gas. He had a natural progression in the fight. He wasn't tired. He wasn't huffing and puffing. He wasn't leaning over his knee. He was a little tired, right? But he wasn't gas. But earlier in that fight, Anthony Yarde was outboxing Beterbiev, right? Be going into that fight, right? And I said it on my breakdown. Going into that fight, I said, man, I was like, Anthony Yarde ain't a better boxer than Beterbiev. People be sleep on how good Beterbiev could box. He could actually box. Anthony Yarde was either you could make an argument that he was outboxing or he was boxing to the level of Arthur Beterbiev, right? Bivol is a better boxer than both those guys. So if y'all was able to have success boxing you, you know what I mean? I know Bivol gonna be able to have success boxing you, and Bivol don't, you know, slow down over the course of the fight. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 fight, Sean Clark. So I'm leaning Beterbiev right now, but he can't be outboxed by Bivol. Bivol jab has always been money for him. He used the jab to win fights. If Anthony Yarde could have kept the same, you know, could have kept up his same pace that he had earlier in that fight, he would have been able to outbox Beterbiev. Hey y'all, listen to me. Anthony Yarde was up on the cards on 2 judges against Beterbiev, meaning that Anthony Yarde was outboxing Beterbiev. So if you could be outboxed by Anthony Yarde, Beterbiev, you damn sure can be outboxed by Dimitri Bivol. Now, where some people saw, oh, he took that power, he gave some power, he gonna be Bivol. I saw you down on the scorecards to Anthony Yarde getting outboxed by a smaller fighter. Bivol is bigger than both of you niggas. You know what I mean? He's bigger than both of you niggas. You know what I mean? He's either quicker, right, or just as quick as Anthony Yarde. He quicker than Beterbiev for sure. Now, he's either just as quick or quicker, right? Yarde may be quicker with the one punch, right? But Beterbiev hands are extremely fast when he throw them combinations. But Bivol throw faster combinations. Yarde may have, I don't even know if he snap jab quicker, bro, because Bivol got a tremendous fucking snap jab, bro. He said, remember that they were in the UK, so I don't trust their judges. Yeah, Shay. I forgot with Shay Beterbiev, huh? Yeah, he was losing though, Shay. You right though. They was in the UK. They was in the UK. T9 was good. What's good, T9? Appreciate you sliding through. Glad you can make it. I think Bivol is at a power deficit. See, Bivol go hit you. That's what people be thinking. Y'all gotta look at Bivol record, right? Bivol has what, like 17 wins and 12 KOs. You know what I mean? He ain't got over 20 fights. You know what I mean? But he got about 12 or 13 KOs. You know what I'm saying? Bivol ain't a guy who's overly powerful. Bivol has power, bro. Bivol he got power in them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? His speed is his power. You know what I mean? Him hitting you clean. You thinking he don't got power? Why don't people just, you know what I mean, walk through him? He had 175. That's a division where you can get your ass walked through. You know what I mean? You know, he had a division where you can get your ass walked through. You know, he did Bivol go to school, but he would eventually have to stand his ground. He never hurt. Marcelones, he most definitely hurt Canelo. Marcelones, how many times have you seen Canelo on the ground throughout his career? Not knockdown, just how many times have you seen him on the ground? He most definitely hurt Canelo. He most definitely hurt him. He ain't finished him. He most definitely hurt him, though. Yeah. He's the only question mark. Bivol is guard control inside with no real estate against somebody like Beterbiev. Bivol got power. Canelo got an iron chin, but Bivol was wearing on him. Looked like he was about to stop him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So I'm like, and we saw Beterbiev, right? We saw Yarde be able to hit Beterbiev with some shit that make him retreat. You know what I mean? Again, I brought this up earlier. Different way now. But Beterbiev has been cut open his last 2 fights. You know what I mean? With a guy who's not really going to engage with you like Bivol, right? With a guy who's not going to really engage with you like Bivol. And Bivol kind of got that Bivol kind of got that Yarde Ugas shit going, right? Where when the fight get later on in the fight, he'll stand there and he'll kind of, you know, play that pickable. He'll kind of lean over, right, and let you punch. And then he'll stick his head out, let you swing at his head, and then you'll swing and he'll counter you off of that. You know what I mean? Sometimes Bivol will give up those body shots to land his 1-2. Bivol landing there 1-2 down the middle, that shit ain't nothing to play with. You know what I mean? That shit ain't nothing to play with, man. He said, get that fight 15 rounds plus. Canelo would eventually fall. Yup. Key Boomerang was good. He said, no one can fight Beterbiev during 12 rounds for the next 3 years. Bivol will be that guy, man. Bivol will be that guy. I always felt like this. He said, built for the last man standing. Not first. Hey, pugilism. You hearing me? You hearing me, pugilism? Hey, look, y'all. Check me out. Think about this, right? Think about this. Throughout history, when it comes down to the boxer versus the puncher, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? When it comes down to the boxer versus the puncher throughout history, who normally wins? Real question. Not a rhetorical question, not a trick question. I ain't gonna cuss nobody out. Marceloni said the boxer. Historically, between the boxer and the puncher, who normally wins? Sean said usually the boxer. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying, y'all. It's usually the boxer. Straight. You left me out most of the video. I thought you. I mean, okay. He said the puncher just needs one good shot. Clean shot. Martone, I've been calling you I've been calling that right, Marlonis. Yeah, okay. Clean shot, Marlonis. You could get hit by the puncher. You just can't take it clean, right? You could roll with the body shots, right? You can't take too many of them clean, right? You can roll with the body shots, right? You can catch it with your elbow. You know what I mean? You could catch the head shots, right? You can roll with the head shots. You can move forward, throw your shoulder in his chest, throw your shoulder in his chin. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You just don't want to get caught clean with the power. Boxers, the elite boxers, the Bivols of the world, right? The Shakurs of the world, the Devins, you know what I mean? The fucking fucking Caleb Plants, you know what I mean? He got caught by Canelo at the top of the head, though, but you know what I mean? The Darrell couldn't really land clean, you know what I'm saying? They know how to roll with him. You know what I mean? You could take some power off it. You know what I mean? As long as you can take some power off it, you can stay in the game. Bivol has mastered that. Bivol has mastered not taking clean punches. You know what I mean? He has mastered not taking clean punches. You know what I mean? Think about it like this. Think about it like this, y'all. We just saw Anthony Yarde be able to box, you know, pretty good against Bivol, right? Anthony Yarde, right? Now think about how we thought about Anthony Yarde, right? Think, okay, when you think about Anthony Yarde real quick, y'all, another real question, right? 21 people in the building, y'all smash that like button, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we cooking. I know it's early. I still need y'all to hit the thumbs up. Greatly appreciate you. Still hit the thumbs up. Think about it like this. Before, what do we know Anthony Yarde for? When we think of Anthony Yarde, what do we think of, y'all? Just what do we think of when we think of Anthony Yarde? What is that? Damn it, man. What's good, damn it, man? Sean said, but this is a good style matchup. Beterbiev ain't just a puncher. He has this. What do we think of when we think of y'all? Right? Y'all's a puncher. Yeah, Beterbiev was turning Yarde in the corner like it was nothing. He's a tag free, and y'all was able to turn him too, Sean. See, Sean know where I'm going with this. How do we view Anthony Yarde? Right? How do we view Anthony Yarde? Right? Sean know where I'm going with this. We view Yarde as a puncher, right? Last night, a puncher was up on the cards, outboxing Arthur Beterbiev until Arthur Beterbiev act the corner through the talent, right? He didn't all the way stop him. I wish, I get it. I don't think y'all was gonna recover. I think that last shot was in the back of the head, right? I think y'all should have been given a little time maybe to recover. I think Beterbiev hit him in the back of the head. You know what I mean? He tried to put his lights out. He almost did. Yarde went like he went down. That's when Tunde threw the towel in. That shot was illegal, right? That shit was illegal. You know what I mean? But I digress. I think he was gonna eventually go put him out. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at the stoppage. But the Tunde threw the towel in. He said, "Yep, it was UK fights." he was down though, man. You know, he was down. He was down, Sean. You know what I mean? He getting out like me watching the fight on my scorecard. Maybe I had Yarde up around. Could have been a draw. You know what I mean? Shit. I think I had Yarde up around. You know what I mean? But I don't want to say that he was doing better than I expected, right? Because I expected him. I knew he had the tools to be able to, to beat Beterbiev. But I didn't think that he was going to put it all together on that night. He almost put it all together. He put everything together except, you know what I mean? He just, it just around 7, 8, and 9, he just fade, man. It wasn't even like he wasn't even extremely tired. He slowed down just enough for elite level like Beterbiev to be able to get him. Maybe somebody else wouldn't have been able to get him like that. You know what I mean? But Beterbiev was able to get him. You know what I mean? He slowed down just enough for Beterbiev to be able to get him. You know what I mean? But he put everything together that night except for, man, the stamina through 12. And it wasn't as bad as, it was throughout history, but it was just enough for Beterbiev to capitalize on his ass. You know what I mean? He said, yeah, that overhand chopper was behind the head. Live fight, though. And Yarde in position. And Yarde in that position also, defensively. See, I thought it was too good to end like that. He was out of it. Yeah, I think after that behind the headshot, I knew it was a wrap. I knew it wasn't no coming back from that shit. He ain't coming back from that junk. Not like that. That's why I tuned that through the talent. They gotta really regulate that shit. Like they gotta get that shit up out of boxing. I do not like that punch, bro. I do not like that punch, bro. Cause you can't even throw that punch like you can't even throw that punch in real life. You will break your motherfucking hand hitting somebody on the back of the head like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is illegal, bro. Like, you ain't supposed to hit nigga on the back of the head anyway. That's illegal. But they be letting that punch fly. They be letting that punch fly, bro. Yeah, bro. He do. He do, fam. They gotta regulate that. Big Baby Anderson too. Tyson Fury. Jerry Anderson, Tyson Fury, bro. They gotta regulate that shit, man. For real. They gotta make that shit a rule. Anybody listening, bro, y'all gotta get that shit out the game, bro. Y'all gotta get that shit out the game, bro. Gotta get that shit out of the game, man. But I knew after that shot, it was over with. So I wasn't mad that he threw. That's why I wasn't mad. Now I think the shot was illegal. But after that shot, I knew it was a wrap. You know what I mean? I knew it was a wrap. But real quick, he said Big Baby Anderson probably learned it from Fear. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he did. He most definitely got that jump from Fear. He most definitely did. Matter of fact, let me drop the flags for saying that. That was in practice. Tyson Fury was pulling that junk out the bag. That was that practice. Tyson Fury was pulling that junk out the bag. Big Baby was like, oh, yeah. He said, hey, what's that? He said, hey, what's that punch you hit me with, bro, over there in that corner? Tyson Fury showed me, oh, yeah, I'm use this cheating ass shit. You know what else Big Baby learned from Tyson Fury? Shout out Big Baby. You know what else Big Baby learned from Tyson Fury? Punching a motherfucker with this shit or your glove, hitting them with the open hand, which you can't do. I be seeing some people like use their wrist and shit too. You know what I'm saying? The wrist with the glove, with they as low as they can get down here, close to birth. Big Baby knocked out that football player with the inside of his hand. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that shit. They need to get that shit out of there, man. Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. He was laying over from the first punch. The rabbit punch came after that. I knew it was over too. That was contemplating if he wanted to continue. Sean, I don't think so. Because look, when after Beterbiev hit him with the second shot, right? Y'all went to a defensive. he made a defensive move, like he hit him with that. He went to the corner, hit him with the overhead. And y'all kind of went defensive. Y'all was still fighting when the corner threw the towel in. Y'all was like, and then he looked at the corner. He was like, "What?" I don't think he wanted to quit. He was still kind of like shun, like right when Beterbiev hit, because he didn't go out when Beterbiev hit him with that league ass overhand. He didn't go out. He hit him with that junk. Y'all, when he got up, he turned with the other punch. Like he was still kind of fighting. At least that would look like shit to me. They called the Rose on the Royal Rumble. Wow. Got the Reigns the rest, man. Okay. Said Beterbiev punched beside the head, stopped the BS. Y'all looked in this corner and the towel was thrown. Y'all quit. That's it. Now Beterbiev knocked him out for sure. I ain't mad at the stoppage. That punch was illegal as fuck, though. I don't care what you say. That punch was illegal as fuck. That first punch was legal. That second Joe was illegal. You know what I mean? But he was gonna knock him out anyway. So I ain't tripping on stoppage. But that shit was illegal. That punch, not just him. Boots do it. He do it. Tyson Fury do it. Goddamn. It's a lot of motherfuckers do that. A lot of motherfuckers do. They gotta get rid of that shit. They gotta get that punch out the game. I hate that fucking punch, bro. They gotta get that shit out the game, man. He said, I thought that was behind the head shot. I thought it was too. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was too. After that one, I knew it was. I wasn't mad Tunde. I wasn't mad Tunde through the tally. I don't like that punch still, though. But I wasn't mad Tunde through the tally at all. You know what I mean? I thought at that point, it was over with. It was going to get bad. It was going to get bad after that. And I think Tunde like y'all. Tunde look at y'all like his fucking son. You know what I mean? So he wasn't gonna let that man get battered on like that. He wasn't gonna let that man get battered on like that, man. He said, yeah. But did y'all happen to catch Alexis Rocha fight? He fought a nigga named Ashley. Did y'all happen to catch Alexis Rocha fight? Now this has relevance, right? This has relevance for a few reasons, right? One being Alexis Rocha is ranked top. He was ranked 12. He made his rank, may have went up. You know what I mean? Because Speedy lost, right? But so he may be top 10 welterweight, right? So he's a top ranked welterweight for sure. Top 5 in a couple sanctioning bodies, right? Top 10 overall welterweight. So there's that. Also, it's a sanctioned body called WBO, right? Sanctioned body got a champion called Terrence Crawford, right? The ranking system reads Jerome Boots Ennis, right? Jerome Boots Ennis is now in the IBF, right? So he got taken out. Virgil Ortiz is now fighting for the WBA, right? So he got taken out. You got Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman has moved up. Yep, number 10, okay? Keith Thurman has, so top 10. Keith Thurman has moved up to 154, right? So you take Keith Thurman out. You know what I mean? I'm talking boxing. Ash, what you doing up? What your ass doing up this morning, Ash? I'm talking boxing. What you? She's like, what your ass? Good morning to you too. Good morning to you too. How's everything? How you feeling? You know what I mean? Okay, wait. So Boots got taken out, right? He in the IBF. Virgil Ortiz got taken out, right? He in the WBA. Keith Thurman, ranked number 3, right? He about to fight Earl Spence, right? Ugas ranked number 4, right? Ugas ranked number 4. Ugas ranked number 4, right? So Ugas ranked number 4, right? He on break. He's still on medical suspension from Earl Spence beating him up, right? Sent him to the hospital, fractured his eye, broke his ribs. You know what I mean? In the fight type shit. So he's still on medical leave, right? So he's not fighting. And number 5 is Alexis Rocha. So we got Alexis Rocha, right, by ranking system, who will be next up to fight for the WBO strap. What's good, D Free? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, pimping. So we got, Alexis Rocha, right, being the next man up to fight for the WBO strap, which is owned by Terrence Bud Crawford, right? And Bud was just taking pics with Oscar and B Hop. Yeah, Bud. The rumor is Bud signed the Golden Boy. Now, look, what's going on is Bud is about to fight Alexis Rocha. You know what I mean? That's his next fight, which is what we're here talking about. Alexis Rocha is signed to who? Golden Boy. So, yeah, he going over there to Golden Boy to fight Alexis Rocha. Right? Right. So, him signing the Golden Boy is him, fighting Alexis Rocha. Now, exactly how many fights, I'm not sure, but I know that his next fight is going to be on fucking DAZN because Bud don't have a platform. You know what I mean? So wherever Bud opponent is at is probably where the fight is going to be. He had the platform his last time he used BLK Prime. That was a one-time deal. Shout out Blue Blood, right? His next fight is with Alexis Rocha, who is working with Golden Boy in DAZN, which is Oscar De La Hoya. So where else is Bud go? You know what I mean? He going to the platform. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say he signed with DAZN. No, that'll make a splash, right? But shit, he ain't had no choice. He about to fight Alexis Rocha. You get what I'm saying? He would have had to sign to the PBC to fight Earl Spence. You know what I mean? You ain't missed nothing important, Ashley. That fight wasn't nothing. That fight was just to get me to this point. You know what I mean? That fight was just to get me, the fight last night, Rocha, it wasn't really shit. He fought a dude named Ashley. Not Ashley. Ashley. For a nigga named Ashley. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's that. But he about to fight Bud next. My thing is, quick here. What's good, quick? Quick snuck in this jump. Where she go? I don't see her. Beautiful. There she go. Quick, what's good? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Quick. Did everything in bed. Add an E to it. Ash, with an E. Just like that, but add an E. ASHIE. For a dude named Ashy. He knocked Ashy the fuck out too, though. Man, did he knock Ashy the fuck out. Dropped him. Cold. Like stone cold, like to bed. Like he could have ran that man pockets if he wanted to. He knocked that man ass out that cold. Like he knocked his ass out cold. If Rocha wanted to run his pockets, he could have ran his pockets right there. God damn, dog. That was beautiful, though. I know it was a nigga named Ashy, but damn. Ironically, right, the knockout looks similar to Bud Crawford knockout of David Avanesian, except when Rocha hit Ashy, he fell straight down. Rocha did a legal punch on the chin, right, that Beterbiev did to the back of the head of Yarde. I'm not saying that's why Beterbiev won. Beterbiev won the fight because he's a better fighter, better boxer. I picked him to win, right? But Rocha landed a clean overhand right straight to the chin, man. Ashy ass dropped, bro. That was one of the better KOs. Like lights out. What round was it? And that dude was tough too. Ashley took some punishment. He took punishment all day long. You know what I mean? What round was it? It might have been like the 8th round, something like that. 7th, 8th, something like that. Ashley. I can't remember the round exactly right now, but it was later in the fight because that dude, them folks was slug. Actually, they weren't really slug. Ashley was hitting them sometimes, and Rocha was putting it on his ass. Rocha had the 7. Yep, 70. If I knew something like that, 7-8. Rocha had to line them up. Rocha had to line them up the right way to get him out of there because Rocha probably won't go TKO dude because he was taking his one shot. Like the shit where Rocha was just throwing freely. Yeah, y'all was yep, facts. The shit that Rocha was just throwing freely, he was kind of eating it, right? Rocha knew he was like, shit, I'm either gonna have. He couldn't TKO him because the nigga was eating them punches. He was like, nah, I'm either finna have to knock him out clean, right? Or I'm gonna have to TKO him. I think he tried to TKO him for a minute, but he couldn't do it. And then he started kind of going high guard, and he kind of started lining them up with the power, swinging at him, and he finally caught his head clean. The boy ass went to sleep. That shit was beautiful. You know what I mean? But Ashley was hitting Rocha with some shit when he was trying to line him up for the one punch. He can't necessarily be doing that one punch shit against Bud like that. But I tell you, it looked just like Bud Crawford KO against Avanesian. Rocha Crawford punch kind of looked like that. But that man went straight. The Avanesian went like backwards, bro. That when he hit Ashley, he came down on him, boom, like that. Like he brought the punch from around, and that boy ass went straight to the ground. Dog. That shit was beautiful. Shit was beautiful. He said Rocha made Ashley put some lotion on. Facts. That's exactly what he did. So Beterbiev-Bivol hit him behind the head, and he went down. Yeah, he didn't go down, but yeah, he stunned him, Beterbiev, right? And I don't think that's why, y'all lost. I think y'all lost because he fought a better fighter, right? But that punch was illegal. I don't give a what y'all say, right? But yeah, I digress. But so yeah, Bud, Bud did go over there with the zone, right? How many fights, I don't know, right? But even if he did sign with him for the rest of his career, type shit, right? I that make a lot of sense, right? Because why would Bud go, to the PBC where the best welterweights at, right? My guy been not going to where the best welterweights at, right? He been fighting on top right? So him going to the zone ain't a surprise to me, right? He going over there, he got to fight Rocha, right? Gonna get you a little money from over there, but after Rocha, you know what I mean? You see Speedy Rashidi Ellis left goddamn Golden Boy because they wouldn't put him in there, they weren't moving him right. Most black fighters leave, you know what I mean? Golden Boy type deal. But he went over there. Ain't nobody over there for him to fight. Who's over there on Golden Boy outside of Blur Cobb and Alexis Rocha? He about to fight Alexis Rocha and Blur Cobb. And I ain't even tripping. You know what I mean? Because he had 147, right? He had 147. He got to fight Rocha. That's going to be his mandatory. I get that. But I'm more interested to see what he do after Rocha. You know what I mean? When he got to volunteer. I'm more interested to see what he do after he fight Rocha when he got to volunteer. Because I'm guessing he going to fight Rocha, right? By the time his next fight after Rocha, right? The belts at 147 will be officially vacant. Errol Spence about to fight Keith Thurman at 154. Errol Spence ain't coming back down to 47, right? He not. You know what I mean? So he at 154. Them belts is going to go vacant. Now, my thing is, after he fight Alexis Rocha, what he going to do after that? If Bud Crawford decides to go to 154 after he fight Alexis Rocha, I'm going to be pissed because that means you could have fought Errol Spence when you fought David Avanesian. You know what I mean? So you heard Roller called out, boo-boo, boxing needs to fire up. Straight ban him from boxing. No, I did not hear about Roller. Now he calling out boo-boo, so he went from Errol Spence to boo-boo. Yeah, Roller just trolling at this point, but I knew that though. That Cobb versus Crawford. Yeah, ain't nobody over there, bro. Ain't nobody over there. And that's a voluntary fight. Think about that. That's a voluntary fight. Marshall, I'm telling you, after he fight Rocha, who Golden Boy, why else would you sign a multiple? Hear me out, y'all. Why else would you sign a multiple fight deal to Golden Boy? Who is a Golden Boy at 147? Honestly, if you Bud Crawford, who is a Golden Boy at 147? It's two people. It's two. Can't retarded. No, he can't duck Rocha. He can't duck Rocha. He can't. Rocha Amanda. If he duck Rocha, he got to drop the belt. Drew G, 2 great fights. Right, Virgil. Yep, Virgil. That's what he look. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's the third fight, K. That's the third fight, K. He about to fight Rocha, Blur Cobb, and then Virgil Ortiz gonna get the WBA, and then he gonna unify against Virgil Ortiz. He gonna get his first unification at 147 with Virgil Ortiz. He gonna fight Alexis Rocha, Blur Cobb, and then he go unify finally at 147 with Virgil Ortiz. Watch somebody steal it somewhere. Watch you see somebody take that. Watch you see somebody take my fight weekend recap. You know, I know somebody gonna steal it, right? Because it was just 25 people in here, and as soon as I said that, 5 of them dropped off. They going to write that shit down right now. They finna go put that in their pad right now. You know what I mean? So look, we just figured out how many fights Bud signed with they is, right? I'm being, you know, I'm trying to be factual and shit. Like I don't know how many fights signed, right? We just named the 3 fights. What else could he possibly do? Virgil about to fight Stanonis, right? We guessing Virgil go win. We guessing Virgil go win, right? He got WBA over there with Golden Boy. He signed Golden Boy fight Roaches, man. Until he fight Blur Cobb, a company fighter. There's money inside of the company, right? You sell it, you fight Blur Cobb in Nebraska, whatever. You sell your 10,000, 12,000, 13,000, you know, sell that shit. Boom. Good for the good for the money. Boom. Then you go and you fight Virgil Ortiz, another in-house fight, unification. You know what I mean? If you Bud Crawford, I'm trying to get us past Earl and Bud because you know Bud not fighting that man. So I'm just trying to put new shit in our mind, right? This is shit I need y'all to run with, Bud fans. I be trying to tell you I do fuck with Bud. You know what I mean? Y'all just be on some other shit. You know what I mean? This is the shit that y'all need to be talking about. You know what I mean? Not come to bringing up Earl Spencer. You know, y'all need to quit. Y'all need to get lead dude along. You know what I mean? They do that 154 right now at this point. Y'all, that shit over with. Bud was never going to fight Earl Spence. You know what I mean? So we can stop. I need y'all to stop grasping on the straw. It's a lot of shit that we, you know what I mean, could talk about. So who hosting Stanonis versus Virgil Ortiz? DAZN PBC, probably DAZN. Stanonis is a Probellum fighter who's managed by Al Heyman. I don't know. It could be the PBC because it's for a WBA belt. They sound like a PBC move. That's a PBC move, yeah. That's a PBC fight. That's the PBC fight. Yeah, that's the PBC fight. That's a PBC fight. Watch Lawrence. I'm almost 99% sure. Yep, that's PBC fight. WBA belt. Yeah, that's PBC fight. Yeah, that John done. That John done. Now that fight set, but people keep getting sick and hurting shit. You know, Stallone just had his appendix removed. They was going to fight February, but Stallone just had his appendix moved, so they pushed it back. But that's not a purse bid. That fight made. Like they good and ready to go. They just got to get healthy. You know what I mean? Oh, Golden Boy won that purse bid? Golden Boy won that purse bid between I could have sworn I saw Oscar say the other day well he said they was working together. Wants to know his Virgil purse bid. Now Marlon Shager said that Golden Boy won the purse bid. Golden Boy won that, so it's a Golden Boy. So it's gonna be on DAZN. Yeah, Virgil go win. I got Virgil winning anyway. You know what I mean? But yeah, Virgil go win for sure. What's good, BVO? Yeah, Virgil go win for sure. Yeah, Virgil go win that. I had a minute with that. I just told y'all my pick. I told y'all 2 of my picks today, Bivol and Virgil. Y'all go forget by the time that fight happened, though. I still do the breakdown. Y'all still watch that jump. Yeah, somebody need to give Stanonis a fight. Like watching them box. They keep getting hurt. He just had his appendix removed. He just had his appendix removed. Rocha versus Crawford, bro. I'm telling you, Rocha next up in WBO, right? Bud just signed the Golden Boy. Now we know why Bud signed it. Hey, y'all, look, y'all. Remember, Southern T said this shit first, right? And we came up with this shit sitting right here. Southern T and you 25 motherfuckers in here right now with Southern T, right? We came up with this shit sitting right here. Alexis Rocha, Blur Cobb, Virgil Ortiz for the WBA strap after Virgil Ortiz beat Stenonis. Book it, man. Bud Crawford signs to Golden Boy. Why would you sign to Golden Boy? We just figured out the only now Bud ain't logical, right? But we just figured out the only logical reasons you would sign to motherfucking Golden Boy. And the fact. And I'm definitely not watching that shit. She said, I'm definitely not watching that shit. Because he's a now. Oh, Santa Maria. Yeah, okay, I know you're talking about Santa Maria. Yeah, he beat both Abels. Y'all know you're talking about. He beat both Abels. Hold on. He's had my money on Roach. Yeah, I think I might put some on Roach too. Hey, y'all, but I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Y'all ain't gonna keep out here too long. I've been on an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be back a little later on when the NBA game started and the NFL and all that good shit. But I appreciate everybody sliding through this thing, skin the Holloway Southern T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.